then finally, contact with the present moment. Why do we want to teach our clients to have better contact with the present moment? Is it because we want to teach them to be more mindful so that we can make them better Buddhists or Taoists, or so this way they can, experience enlightenment or some kind of Eastern philosophical nirvana? Not really. I worked for a very long time in a nonprofit mental health network in Joliet, Illinois. It's a prison town. It's at the end of the line of the railroad from Chicago. I'm not trying to turn the clients that I see in Joliet, Illinois, I'm not trying to turn them into Buddhists. I'm not trying to get them to, rake a Zen garden in my office. Not that that approach is bad. I'm just saying that ACT isn't about that. It can be if your clients are into it, and if you are a Zen Buddhist and you are really into that kind of Eastern philosophy, I think that's fantastic. But the ACT approach isn't just about those Eastern philosophical ornamentations and accoutrements. It's having folks learn the skill of being in the here and now. Why? Because it's always now. It's never tomorrow. It's never yesterday. The only time we can experience is now. That's it. The only time you can behave in the direction of what you care about, now. But 47% of our life, we are thinking about something other than what we're doing. According to some research by Killingsworth and Gilbert, 2010, about half the day, people are thinking about there and then instead of here and now. If you're interested, I'm going to put my email address up at the end. I don't want to turn today into a literature review or a survey of different types of research, but if you want it, I will send you this article. About half the day, people's thoughts are about something other than what they're doing. Now, if you don't buy into that, if that seems too inflated to you, well, then you and I aren't driving on the same roads, because I don't think people are even paying attention that much anymore. And maybe you've experienced what mindlessness is like. Maybe you've had this opportunity in your life where you're driving down the road and you know where you're going. You're going to your friend's house. And you've been there before, so you have the knowledge. And you're motivated. You want to get there. So you have the motivation and you have the knowledge. You're motivated because your friend whose house you've been there before, he's having a party. And I know people in the social work SIG like to party. So you've got the knowledge and the motivation, and you're driving to your friend's house, and as you're driving down the road, all of a sudden you just go, oh, snap, I missed the exit. I was supposed to get off the exit like 5 minutes ago. Have you ever had that experience? If you've had that experience, you know what it's like to lose contact with the present moment, to get caught up with what's going on between your ears and behind your eyes. And the weird thing is, you had the motivation to do it the right way. You had the knowledge. Maybe you start blaming yourself. Oh, man, the Department of Transportation in this area, they stink. The exit sign fell down. That's why I missed it. No. The exit sign was there. The Department of Transportation might stink in your area of the world, but exit signs can be there. So that's the thing that we have to embrace right now. There can be signals or cues for action in your environment. And you might be knowledgeable about how to do things the right way. You might be motivated to do it. But ask yourself, if you've ever had that experience before in your life, can you notice that even if the cues are there, the knowledge is there, and the motivations, don't you sometimes act in suboptimal ways? That's what we're trying to deal with. What we're trying to do is help people contact the present moment more fully. Mindfulness practice is based on the premise that only in experiencing the current event can one accurately perceive what's happening and behave in a values-based, committed manner. We want people to be in the here and now because that's the only time you can act. And if you have values and you're making commitments, well, you really want to be paying attention to the now instead of thinking about there and then so you don't miss important cues for action.